I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed. Oh my god. What is up, my Lumpias? It's Vanessa and welcome back to the channel. It is currently Sunday, October 10th. It's the day before Canadian Thanksgiving. Because it's our first year being married, I wanted to be a good wife to Mitch and I wanted to make a Thanksgiving dinner. What I did, obviously because I'm so extra, is I made a Thanksgiving menu. For starters, there's no starters because literally everything's a side. The sides are Yukon, golden mashed potatoes, baked macaroni and cheese, peas and shallots, roasted Arab carrots, corn on the cob, fresh biscuits, and can't forget the stuffing. Meat is a roasted chicken with side gravy, and dessert is crepes with vanilla ice cream, strawberries, chocolate sauce, topped with whipped cream. So yeah, dearest Mitch, hope you enjoy your first Thanksgiving at dinner as husband and wife. Bon appetit. With love, your wife, Vanessa. I'm very excited to do this. Yesterday we actually went to my sister's and we had a family Thanksgiving, and Mitch is like, I don't want Thanksgiving dinner, I'm gonna be stuffed. Well, too bad, sir, too bad. It's okay, we can have leftovers, it's fine. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be cooking Thanksgiving dinner and I'm taking you along on the journey with me, and I hope you enjoy it and hopefully it gives you some ideas of some easy recipes. Let's do it. If anyone is thinking about making a Thanksgiving dinner, don't worry, you don't need to be a professional cook because I am not that. I can make simple things, I can make everything from scratch if I really wanted to, but realistically it's just me and Mitch, and I really do not want to spend the whole day cooking. You can do this too, you know, if you don't have time to make everything, especially because I'm making a lot of different sides. There's ways around. There's easier ways to do things. I'll show you how I'm kind of cheating in a way, but at the same time, I'm gonna make a delicious meal, and that's like what's important here is coming together and having a delicious meal. I guess I'm gonna prep first. Something that you should definitely have are baking dishes, and they're the ones where you can put in the oven. That way, if you make any sides, you can easily heat them up in this. I have 4 dishes and I have lots of sides. I'm glad I actually made a menu because honestly, even though I bought all the ingredients, I'll forget to make something and I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot that. So mashed potatoes are really easy, right? I know they take a long time to make. It's like boiling the potatoes, then you mash them, add butter and milk, all that stuff. Also, the store sells already made mashed potatoes. Honestly, okay, it's gonna take too long to make freaking mashed potatoes. I'm sorry. Like, I need to make how many different sides? I'd rather just have some mashed potatoes already made. I got 2 of these, so I have that. I'll plop it into one of the little things there and we'll be good. So it's fine. It's fine. What should I start with? Maybe I'll do the carrots first. Okay. I got like the multicolored carrots. I don't know if you can see, but I got 2 packs of them. They're like purple, like a yellowy, and then orange. And the leaves, I don't know why they came with like really tall leaves. I don't know if like you use them for a recipe or something, but so we're gonna start with this because I think this may take the longest because you need to make the carrots soft. So for the carrots, basically it said to just cut off the green part and then wash it, keep the skin on, and then you can put it in a baking dish. Also because I'm making all of it myself, I'm the only one cooking in the kitchen, you know, it's okay to be like, you know what, this stuff I won't make from scratch, I'll make something else from scratch instead. It's fine. Don't worry about it, don't be sad. Don't feel destroyed or unaccomplished. It's fine. You can definitely like not have to feel like obligated to make everything from scratch. One day I will do that, not today. Carrots are roasting in the oven now. Here, I'll do a peek here. You can hear the sizzle. Next thing I'm gonna do is baked mac and cheese. It's very, very simple. I'm making mac and cheese from the box. This is the PC white cheddar. I don't know what happened to Kraft Dinner, but Kraft Dinner's game lately, it doesn't taste the same. It's like watery now. I don't know, like if they changed something in their sauce, or the owners changed. I have no idea, but this stuff is good. So I'm making 2 packs of this, and then afterwards, when I make it, I'm gonna bake it in the baking dish and add like breadcrumbs, well, add extra cheese and breadcrumbs and Parmesan on top. Yeah, don't worry about having like, oh, I have to make the mac and cheese from scratch. No, you do not. I'm gonna make the mac and cheese now, so at least that's done. And when I bake it in the oven for dinner time, it's already prepped and ready, so let's do that. I have this. One of my family friends got me this. So there's one that says Mr. and there's one that says Mrs. Perfect.
What?
Like my apron?
Oh boy.
Hi, Hachi. I'm impressed. The carrots are done. Let's see how it looks. I'm always scared of the oil splattering. Ta-da! Let's see if they're soft. So now we need to poke them. Ooh. Some of them are soft, some aren't. We'll put them back in the oven. Let's do it for another 15 minutes. Water's starting to boil, so I'm gonna put my mac and cheese. I was just gonna do 2, but I'm like, maybe I should do 3. Like, Mitch loves mac and cheese, so. The mac and cheese is done. There's the macaroni, so we're gonna strain it. Had some casualties in the sink there. Now we're gonna do the sauce. So you need packets, so we have 3 of them. Milk and butter. My camera died. I have the mac and cheese, so I poured it in. FYI, it was like stacked to here. So I did the obvious thing that one would do, which was eating it while watching some YouTube. So literally, it's so good. So I brought down the pile a little bit and I put the carrots in. So here are the carrots. Look how delicious they look. What we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare the mac and cheese. I have some breadcrumbs here. So I'm just gonna put some of that on top. All right, Parmesan. Yeah, look at that. When I'm ready, I will bake it in the oven. And I did make was some peas and onions. And I put some salt and pepper for seasoning. You just boil it. I got some frozen peas and I cut up a small onion, just one, and just boiled it and ta-da. Like 3:20 and I started at like 12. So the next thing I'm gonna make is, if you've been to Red Lobster, these biscuits are the bomb. I saw this and I'm like, obviously we need some bread, even though we're having stuffing. I got this from the store and it seems easy enough to make. You just need cold water, cheese, and butter. Yeah, so let me preheat the oven. It says to 425 degrees. It says 3/4 cup of cold water. I still need to do dishes from this morning, so we're just gonna use a regular cup. Hopefully, like, it suffices. I thought it might be too watery. It's talking about scooping. I'm gonna Google it. Okay, so I Googled it, and what you do is you add flour if you have too much water. So here they are scooped. I still think it's a little watery, but it's way better than before. So let's pop this in the oven. There they are. Let's see how they turn out. I don't know. Now I'm gonna make the garlic butter, 1/2 cup of butter, and then this pouch. Now, let me tidy up at least and clear some things, and that way we'll be set. If you hear a noise in the background, I'm just running the dishwasher, because then that way I could have some serving spoons for later. Oh, it smells divine. Let's see how the biscuits are coming out. I'm so excited to see. Okay, hit it. Oops. I don't think they're supposed to look like what they're supposed to look like. Here's what's happening. Well, it kind of is like that. You know, it's just, they're a little stout. My God, I can't bake. I cannot bake. When they're done, put that over here. Okay, so now let's start on the stuffing. I got some of the ingredients ready. So you need 4 stalks of celery. Mind you, I'm just cooking for 2, so I'm trying to like make it a little bit less. It says 4 stalks, so maybe I have to do 2 stalks. 2 little onions. I'm gonna rinse these. Now I'm gonna dice them. It's already done. Now I'm doing the onions, but they make me cry, so I keep stopping after every onion. I'll chop the onions and then I'll get back to you guys, because literally it makes me cry and I have to take like a 10-minute break between each onion. I just took the biscuits out of the oven. Here they are. Yeah, I think they were still a little too watery, but you know what? That's okay. We're gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna put the butter on, because I have the onions, I put some butter, parsley, and the celery. It says to cook it in a medium skillet, so to cook the veggies. which I'm doing, and then I did like half the loaf of bread. I just plopped it in a bowl. What we need to do now is, they said to cut it, but honestly, ripping it does the job. So almost done. I am almost done. Here's my little mixture. So pour it over. Now it says the broth. I think this looks pretty good. And then it says to like put some extra butter. Doing the corn on the cob, so I'm just boiling some water. You guys are probably wondering, Vanessa, what are you doing? Your Thanksgiving is all about the turkey. Where's the turkey? Turkey number one, it takes all day to cook. And again, because it is just the two of us, we're not gonna deal with that. So I'm making a chicken, but I bought it. Honestly, that's the real situation. Like, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll like roast my own chicken, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, and you can do that too. You can go to a supermarket and get a roasted chicken. It was $12.99, $12 for a whole chicken. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna cook it in the oven with my stuffing. So I'm gonna cook the chicken because it's been in the fridge. I got it this morning. So that needs to heat up as well. So we're just gonna pop that in there. Stuffing. So the potatoes are pretty simple. I just threw this in the microwave for 3 minutes for each one. So half of this last tray here is gonna be half stuffing, half potatoes. Oh, I have to do the gravy. So brown gravy is like the best gravy because it's so salty and so good. So I need to wash this pot and then I'll make the gravy. So basically, it's just powder and water. But if you like it thick, don't put so much water on it. But yeah, this shouldn't take too long. So other than that, I think we're good to go. I just did the gravy. Look at that. The corn's done. They're all boiled. I think I'm gonna like pop everything into the oven so everything kind of like cooks together. Mac and cheese. And then the peas and the carrots. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm done. And gravy. Can't believe it. I did it. I did it. This is like a vibe. But oh my god, this is so much work though. Let me show you. Look at this spread. Oh, baby. Okay, so here's the mashed potatoes, the stuffing, the baked mac and cheese, the peas and shallots, the gravy, the chicken, the corn, the heirloom carrots, and the biscuits. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm like sweating. Oh Lord.
Had dinner. I'm stuffed. I'm gonna make crepes for dessert, but Mitch wants that later, so we're probably gonna have it around 8. It's almost 7 now. At least I made a nice Thanksgiving dinner, and I think it was a success. Mitch loved the biscuits, by the way, so it was like very moist. It wasn't like hard and dry, so that's good. Do some dishes and put food away. I have all this to do, plus all this to do. I love to cook, but I hate the whole pile of dishes after. If you have help, it's great, but if you're doing this alone, it's like, never ends. I'm gonna start this pile and are all done. Now I need to make dessert. Mitch doesn't want dessert, but we can do a small one. Crepes with vanilla ice cream, strawberries, chocolate sauce topped with whipped cream. Okay, so as you can see, it can be the most simplest thing. You don't even need to like worry about, I have to make stuff from scratch, blah, blah, blah. You do not have to do that. Here's the crepe. You're gonna need some vanilla ice cream. I got French vanilla, chocolate sauce, whipped cream,
and some toppings for your crepes. I'm just doing simple strawberries. So I'm gonna cut this in half. Wash some strawberries and slice them. Okay, so now we're gonna scoop some ice cream, add some strawberries, and fold it up and add more strawberries on top. Then the best part, so take your chocolate sauce. Now we're gonna add the whipped cream. And then some powdered sugar. So we just had dessert and we're stuffed. We're gonna watch 90 Day Fiancé now. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope it gave you some ideas for Thanksgiving dinner. It can be easier than you think, but it still takes a lot of work. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, and don't forget to click that subscribe button down below as I post every single Monday. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye!